What's up everyone, Josh here and welcome to another video. Today I'm excited to share with you some of the sounds I've come up with in the latest amp sim from Audio Assault as part of their amp locker lineup. This one is called the Orale, a 50-watt orange style head. I believe it may have been inspired by the custom shop AD50 from Orange, not too sure. It says DA50 on it, but I don't know. I just love the way this amp looks. It looks fun, it looks the part if you're familiar with Orange amps, very British, very rock and roll. So let's check it out. I'll show you the quick features and then show you the presets. So 2-channel amp, clean and dirty. You'll notice that when you switch between the channels, the EQ settings go where they're supposed to, respectively. Nice touch. Pretty monstrous gain sweep on this. All right, so we're in the British, raspy, Marshall-y type world here. And as you go through these different EQ settings, you can really dial them in. This amp is not afraid to be pushed to the limits, so to say. You don't have to be surgeon perfect with these. You kind of slap them where you want them, and they're gonna sound pretty darn good, okay? One cool thing about this amp is the built-in spring reverb. I don't think the AD50 that this may be inspired by has it in it, but check this out, man. Get a little spring verb in here. Really, really nice if you want to get into the bluesy world and stuff. And that's one of the things about this amp that I actually love is everything but the crazy high gain, right? This kind of amp offers just a little different take on that. So let me show you a few of mine. The first one here is just to show you that yes, you can go to that high gain world if you dial it in right. So check this one out. All right, so you can take it there. It's gonna sound a little different than what you may be used to for your normal metal tones and stuff, but again, it's very raspy, very British sounding. I'm pushing it pretty hard on the front with the Klotz overdrive. I've got it dialed in like I would for this kind of a tone, high gain, high presence, high treble. I'm using these speakers here available from their website. I'll link to them below. You can check them out. And I think it sounds pretty darn good. But check this out when we turn the doubler that's built into Amp Locker on. Listen to the sound difference here. This amp responds so well to the doubler. I think it just totally changes the tone and makes it sound massive. So a couple options to work with on that one. Okay, so I told you I was excited more about the non-high gain craziness, so let's check that out. All right, this next one is using the clone drive on the front. So the clone pedal in here modeled after the one we all know and love. Different amp settings, different speakers on the back. Let's check this one out. Really love that bluesy tone, or if you want to do like finger style. Just awesome, awesome for this kind of amp. So that's what I would use this amp a little more for, is that crunchy, bluesy goodness, especially using some of that built-in spring verb. Good stuff. All right, the next one here, we'll go back to the high gain place for just a moment. This one I call the Widdly Woo. I'm using on this one the Klotz overdrive, a little chorus, some compression. Your typical lead type stuff. So here's this one. So if you want to take it there, you totally can. I think it's going to have that kind of Marshall-y JCM 800 style tone to it if you dial it in that way. And of course, what's on the front's going to matter. I'm pushing it pretty heavy with some effects and stuff, so there you go. Let's talk about a couple of clean tones here. So here's my version of like an 80s clean sound. So I've got the clean channel on. You can see where my EQ is, the speakers I'm using here. And here's how this one sounds. And of course, as you use different pickups, you can get that real 80s sound out of it. Again, using some help on the front end and on the back end, but this amp is where it starts. Let's move on to something a little different here. This one is a clean again, and this one I'm just using some chorus and compression on the front and then a little different speaker combination on the back. Play the same thing here real quick. So very beautiful, clean stuff. Again, we're taking big time advantage of this built-in spring verb to give us that little bit of fluff and cushion that we all love. So all in all, just to give you an idea of the sonic palette on offer here, we've gone from the heavy stuff to the clean stuff. This amp is so awesome, and I just love the characteristic of the sound, how easy it is to dial in, and it's another home run swing from Audio Assault. I'm telling you guys, this company is what makes me so excited about doing this kind of stuff, because every time we look, they're doing something new, they're releasing something new. So get on board, y'all. Go get Amp Locker for free. It's free to get, it's affordable to upgrade, and you'll never run out of stuff to do. So I'm in love with this amp, you guys. Let me know what you thought of the different sounds or what you like to do with it, and we'll see you on the next video.